Yo, what's up guys, it's Yeti here, and in today's video, we're going to quickly talk over the changes for Restoration Druid in 11.1 update, so Undermined, and the Season 2 of The War Within. Just to give you a quick idea, I'm going to be playing Restoration Druid in Mythic Rating Progression once again. I've been playing Resto Druid for a little bit now. I tanked on it before, but going forward, that will be my main thing I'll be playing. Also, if you want to watch like more guides or kill POVs on this channel, you can quickly drop a sub and you'll see more of that in the future. Anyways, let's get into the changes right now. So obviously the patch notes for the patch are really long, but I want to only talk about things that are specifically affecting the Restoration Druid playstyle. So there are many changes to class tree that will remove wasted points and allow specialization in physical or magical damage. You're going to be able to pick which damage you want to do more with talent choices. There are also minor utility and quality of life changes with a few new or modified talents. Overall, things are looking very similar on the Druid side of talent trees. But as I said, you're going to actually be able to choose which damage you want to specialize in. For normal Druids, it's going to be a 5% damage increase. But for Resto Druid, it means 25%. So if you want to do damage from, caster form, if you want to do damage from cat form, now you are actually deciding this via the Druid talent tree. They're also increasing their rejuvenation and wild growth healing by 5%. They are also making it so Nature's Cure is learned automatically at level 10. Also Mastery, our Mastery has been reworked slightly. So the effectiveness of our Mastery has been increased by 30%, but they have reduced the overall effectiveness for additional HOTS. So this change makes it easier to balance like Raid and Mythic Plus comparable, because for those of you who don't know, Mastery basically makes it so you're healing more the more HOTS there are on your teammates, right? So before it was like 10, 20, 30, so on, but now they are balancing this a little bit differently. Tranquility's channel time reduced to 5 seconds. So previously you were casting Trank for 8 seconds. Now it's 5 seconds, but the amount of healing is exactly the same. And the amount of buffs you give out is also exactly the same. So this is just a good change, especially because, whenever there's movement to do, your Trank was completely useless, right? Unless, an Evoker gave you the ability that allows you to cast while moving. Otherwise, it was very useless. Flourish now applies a heal split on affected allies when cast. So they're just changing how that works a little bit, I guess. Nature's Swiftness increases the healing of your regrowth by 200%. It was previously only 100%. So this is very good. I like this a lot. Very, very strong change. And overall, our damage has been reduced by 20%. However, keep in mind that we are, getting a lot more damage through the talent changes. So this is going to be like a net neutral change. Nothing big is going to happen because of this. Yeah, so I already mentioned some buffs and stuff changes to our overall healing done. I just want to quickly remind you what our tier set was for 11.0, which is the patch we're currently in. Our current tier set gave us, regrowth, wild growth, and swiftment healing increased by 10%, while 4 set made it so heal is increased by 8% when consuming Soul of the Forest's bonus, and for 6 seconds after, right? So whenever you, casted Swiftment properly, you would go into Wild Growth and it would just, heal a lot more. It was a very normal tier set that would play exactly into your play style. You had nothing to worry about. Now for Season 2, the tier set is going to be the following. So your healing spells have a chance to apply insurance to their targets that heals them for 800% of spell power over 15 seconds. Insurance is consumed if an ally drops below 40% health to heal them for 480% of spell power. And Forset makes it so that Life Bloom has a 30% chance to apply insurance to its target for 10 seconds. When insurance is consumed or removed, it leaves a missing rejuvenation, regrowth, or wild growth heal over time effect for 15 seconds on the target. So overall, your buffs are just going to be doing a little bit more. They're going to be popping off, doing all sorts of stuff. Generally speaking, your playstyle will probably not change in any way, shape, or form. If you compare these two tier sets, just, maybe there's like a little bit more RNG element in the second one, in the newer one that we're going to get now. And that's okay because that, really goes in with the theme of the update. I think that overall, Resto Druid is going to play almost exactly the same. I think Resto Druid is a class that is almost fully dependent on tuning. I think that if Resto Druid is doing too much damage, then it's not healthy for the game. Everybody starts playing it in Mythic Plus, etc. But I think if Resto Druid does the most like raw healing, it has like damage on the lower end, that's okay. Because as you also know, Resto Druid has a way to get mana back in fights. When you're casting Wraths, you are getting mana back, you're getting mana refunded. So if you are playing perfect Resto Druid, you're never going to yourself, pretty much, right? You're going to ramp properly and then you also know when there's downtime, so you can get mana back, and then you start ramping up again. So I think Resto Druid, you know, as a class is very skill effective. Your skill is easily going to show with this class, and you know that's going to be the case for 11.1 as well. So yeah, that was a quick overview of the changes and my thoughts on it. I think everything is going to be very similar to how it was, and you guys can note your thoughts in the comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.